Do, 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 do. Butterfly in the sky. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and friends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to toe.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. What's up, everybody?
Good morning.
Good morning. We got Lone Wolf Hillbilly. We got Michael Mad Texan Jones, the Tibalts Apprentice, and mugenfool. Hello.
Yeah.
Well, let me fix something. Here we go. Here we go. There we go.
Hey, I'm on top this time. Oh no. Oh. Okay.
Friday, good morning. We got Miss Hillbilly chat. Good morning, Miss Hillbilly. We got Dread Return. Great card. Good card. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, what the heck? Why does it keep showing up with my old name?
Well, name. Oh.
That's just me.
That's just me. Dread Return.
Yeah. Crazy.
That's YouTube for you though.
Yeah.
Well, Dread Return was a good card back in the day. There was a whole deck built around it for Legacy, and it was a turn 1 win deck.
Good stuff. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, Hillbilly likes turn 1 win decks.
No, no. Not unless I'm playing them.
Yeah, I remember the deck was pretty solid. So the way it worked is you had these cards, like this one card that basically discarded itself, drew you cards, gave you tokens. You got Narcaniba from the top of your deck to put on the battlefield, and you basically build a small board and make a handful of tokens so you can get Dread Return in your graveyard. Then you sacrifice the tokens to return a creature to give in your graveyard to give all your creatures haste and +1/+0, and you swing in for game.
Nice. I'm gonna have to look into that.
That's a very sloppy rendition of what's fun in your deck. Probably like mansplaining.
Well, you don't want to give it away too easily, you know. Then everybody will be playing it.
But that was not a commander deck. That was a legacy deck.
Well, you have to just tweak it a little bit to get the commander version of it. It's probably out there.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, the deck really focused on getting those cards out because, like Narcaniba or whatever am I thinking? There's a creature that says if it would be discarded from your library, you put it on the battlefield instead. Then there was ways to get a couple tokens out of it with Underworld Bridge. Because like when it cared about cards going to your graveyard, so on and so forth. Then it cared about this Flamekin creature from Ravnica back in the day that gave your creatures +1/+0 and haste intelligence. And you did that all in turn 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aggressive stuff. I like it.
Yeah, it was a busted deck. And there was a landless version of it. I know for Lone Wolf, it's hard to believe that a deck in Magic the Gathering can run with 0 lands, but there was a 0 land deck.
He's going to make you find it, though, I guess.
But only work that way, though.
But there were a couple versions with a specific land. I can't remember the name. It was like something port that people played that cared about getting stuff in your graveyard. Yeah, Dread Return completely smashed the format back in the day, and I think they neutered the deck now with bans. But hey,
probably
you probably look up the old list and build the deck for fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, good morning, everybody. For officially good mornings,
Officially a good morning.
Yeah. Hope you got your coffee. Mmm. Delicious. Tastes like
The
coffee.
last of mine.
You shouldn't drink all your coffee before the show starts.
I can't help it. I was up too early.
Up too early? What are you doing? Selling cards?
I wish. You know what? I can't even complain because this is a humble brag. I looked at my numbers and I have sold, I didn't make, but I've sold over $10,000 worth of cards. That's exception. That's phenomenal for me because like previous years, I'd only sold maybe, 3,000 or something like that or whatever. But this year has exploded. But that doesn't count all the money that I put into it too, because there was a lot of money going out. But anyhow, yeah. So that was it. I was getting things ready for my store, so that was it.
So Tibalts saying he's rich.
I'm buying dual lands for everybody.
Dual lands for everybody.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, trust me. I don't know how it is to sell on TCGplayer, but as a reseller, I understand that all the money you make goes back into shipping pretty much.
Exactly. Yeah. But I'm glad to have the opportunity to do that. I get to see the cards. I get to open up things for content and make sure that you guys have what you need to play. That's the idea.
Right. That's right. And the government is loving you too, because all the taxes. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, that's all free money for them, huh?
All right, right.
Money.
That's what I need to do, right? I need to buy like an entire state, and like I'll buy Wyoming because no one likes Wyoming.
No one likes Wyoming.
And and let people live there and pay me to own it.
There you go. Just rent. You're just a renter.
Rent Wyoming. Well, you can't buy like a state and rent it back to the government.
That's right. I'm kidding about Wyoming, everybody. Wyoming's the one state with the lowest state population in the country.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
As Garfield once said, it's not really a state. It just doesn't exist. I've driven through Wyoming. There's some scary roads in Wyoming. Rhino.
Yeah, there is some scary roads, but there are also some fun roads.
Yeah, fun roads. Fun roads.
Yeah.
like seeing a semi truck going down a steep hill at 85 miles per hour is pretty scary.
It's scary, but it's also fun.
But going 85 down a hill, like all the intricals of things going wrong can happen, is a scary moment for me.
You're supposed to be enjoying that adrenaline rush and stuff. See, nobody's got it right. You should be excited by that. Think of all the possibilities.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's even scarier when you're in a little car and a semi truck passes you going down almost a straight downhill.
You feel your car being pulled off to the side just a little bit when it goes by. I'll get your blood running.
Because my wife and I, we drove from California to Iowa, and we drove the vice versa route too. And holy cow! And like that is scary stuff. But Wyoming does have the lowest homeless population in the United States too.
Nice. There's got to be some good things there.
Yeah. Yep. No, I don't know. Just random facts just spitting out on a random chat and chill day.
Yeah. Chat and chill.
And like Mugenfool was telling me that they're bringing back Reading Rainbow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be on YouTube too, so you don't have to pay for it. No cable for it.
Right. They're probably gonna have to change how they do it because with the lack of funding PBS is getting now, they're going to have to find a way to make some extra monies, and putting on YouTube and making money off views might be wonderful. If it's done on TV or YouTube itself,
might be all right. I mean, if they bring it back and they do make money off it. Walter Burton used to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to do it now, though. No Tell 'em
Oh,
who
they got some younger dudes like a fro
John
kind of haircut.
I heard John Legend's gonna be in it.
That'd be cool.
Oh, cool.
You know, but like it's gonna be cool in the way, no matter what, because reading Rainbow used to be our jam when we were kids.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You know, like a Tibalt in the sky. You can go twice as high. Just take a look. It's in a spell book. A reading Rainbow.
That's what I was gonna say. We just need to do interesting books like the Necronomicon and Viveritas de Worms, and some fun stuff like that.
Yeah, I can imagine a kid coming out and saying, "I read the Screw Tape letters."
Good stuff.
Kids coming out and saying, "I read Stephen King's It. I had nightmares for days. I recommend this book 10 out of 10." See some 5-year-olds a book like as thick as their head. Well, that'd be one impressive 5-year-old.
Really, if they can even lift it.
Yeah, I've seen like a really young kid lift really big weights. It's kind of scary to see that.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that happen out there. Then in other news that's exciting for the fat people here like me,
And
McDonald's is coming back with the Monopoly game.
Yeah.
But this time they're going to do it in a way where you can't get screwed out of playing the game.
Oh.
Yeah, because like there's this whole story that you can watch.
and it's interesting. Trust me, I've seen it before too.
Yeah, it was on Netflix talking about how there were people rigging the game so you can't win.
Oh.
Well, it's more than that. He was rigging it so his friends and him would win.
Right. That's so they can distribute the money.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But like this way, they're gonna do it like with an app on your phone, like the McDonald's app on the phone, so you can get the pieces on your phone. But how's this game gonna be fun when they don't have the dollar menu anymore?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody's a fan of the dollar menu, that'd be me. I used to make these things we call McBitchins.
Well, yeah. Not only that, Monopoly pieces only came on certain burger, like it came on the fish fillet, the Big Mac, and the double quarter pounder.
But I also put on the drink cups too.
Drink cups too.
Because like I used to make this thing called the McBitchin. My friends and I called it. What we do is we get a double cheeseburger off the dollar menu, like those little cheeseburgers. Then we get a spicy McChicken. We split the double cheeseburger in half by the patty and slam the McChicken in the middle. Put the other half of the burger on top, and it was bigger, more fulfilling than a Big Mac. And that was a $2 meal.
Nice, super fast secret menu. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I bet it ain't that nowadays.
Most McDonald's don't even sell a spicy McChicken anymore.
Oh man,
that's a sad day. It's like Subway. Subway does not even sell the seafood and crab anymore, and that was my favorite sandwich there.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. I love that sub.
Yep. And now because it's gone, Subway never sees me anymore.
Well, they still see me some because I do like the steak and cheese subs.
Yeah.
That's my second favorite. My first favorite was the actual seafood and crab. I do miss it.
I used to work for a Subway, and I never ate anything but a seafood and crab sandwich. And I had a special way of adding only the crispy veggies on it, so delicious. Then once I got frisky with it, I'd add bacon to it.
Yeah. So good with bacon.
Nice.
So good. So good. So what's happening in the world at Tibalt?
Not a lot. I've been working hard on my store. I got a chance to talk to somebody from TCGplayer. The actual, works for the company. So they have a growth acceleration program. So anybody else, I don't know if TCGdude is out there listening to this, or anybody else that might have a store. If you can get involved in that, it's a free service that they offer.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, you just talk to them, and they will do what they can to try to help you increase your business.
Oh, cool.
So that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, I was going to say I've got a better computer, but now the camera's crapping out on me. So I'm hoping I can get that working so I can join you guys for a spell table here soon.
This is a good camera.
Okay.
Like it used to, like this is the exact same camera as what I'm going to show you, but it comes in this box now. But this is the exact same camera. But I don't know your boxes. It's a 4K EMI Smart Cam C960. Yeah.
Nice.
And
what's about the price point on that?
About $40.
That sounds like it's in my price range.
Yeah.
Cool.
Send me a link to it if you know the Amazon link or anything.
All right, I will, because like I use it. I got two of them. That's why I have two boxes, and that's because I replaced my tabletop cam with the camera I had before with the same camera because I knew it worked.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So good. So good. So how you guys doing?
Pretty good.
So last night's game was almost fun.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm not sure I heard you correctly. Did you say last night's game was almost fun?
Yeah, I almost won until I realized I was missing triggers.
Oh, no.
So he missed a bunch of triggers.
That's funny. I actually have a deck that I want to play that I'm going to play on another stream if my camera starts working. And I'm actually scared of that. It's Prosper the Tomebound, but I figure like it's just going to be a comedy of errors of me missing triggers left and right.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. I sent you that link on Discord.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and it looks like the price of it at the moment is like $44.98.
All right.
But maybe if you have Prime or something, maybe it's on sale. It's 25% off, and yeah, it's a really good
pass that on immediately.
Yeah. So check it out.
Check out the mic.
Yeah, Mike. Check. Mike, check.
I'm here.
That's right.
Yeah.
So the last couple days we've been talking about Magic and what's happening in 2026. And all the sets coming out, what we're excited about. And somehow Wizard of the Coast somehow smashed in an extra set this year. They had like 6 set releases in 2024. And now they have like 7 releases in 2026.
Wow.
Yeah, they're just, I don't know. I just don't got the money.
You don't have the money.
Sure you do, Mugenfool.
You don't need that kidney.
You don't need to.
You just want to be creative with your financing. That's all.
Right. Credit cards are buy all you can.
That's a horrible advice.
Horrible advice.
Yeah. I wouldn't suggest getting I wouldn't suggest getting a credit card for buying Magic. Credit cards are okay to have for like emergencies.
Yeah.
I ain't got none and don't want none.
No.
Well, what would you do with $1 million, Hillbilly? I mean, the buffets are like what, $12 a person?
Well, they was $12 a person until they seen me. Then they started charging me $24.
Nah, $24. That's still not enough. I mean, you eat like $500 of food when you're there.
That's very true.
Go straight for the shrimp and the steak and the crab.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I wish we had a Golden Corral here in Iowa.
They don't have. Hey, there's TCGdude.
Oh, there you are.
Hey.
So here I am.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
That's funny. That's funny. Sorry to intrude, fellas. How's it going today?
It's okay. I was just talking about you.
Yeah.
All good things. All good things.
Good thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, try to get in the what do you call it? The GAP program, the Growth Acceleration Program on TCG. Maybe you're already in there. I don't know.
I'm not in it personally, but I have heard of it.
Yeah, it's a free service and definitely worth it if you can get. Well, I mean, you can get into it, I'm sure. So
Yeah.
Sure.
it would be helpful.
Sounds like there's gaps in the plan.
Yes, they help you fill the gaps.
Zing.
Zing.
Ding dong.
Well,
You were in somebody's way, I guess.
apparently. Well, anyways, so yeah, we were talking about though, like, yeah. So we got like 7 Magic sets coming out in 2026. Like that's a lot of sets. Now it's gonna be fun if you're the person who's a pre-release junkie and is gonna go to pre-release all these times and play around. But for the collector, it sounds like there's just a lot going on. I'm looking at my.
Is it 7 or 6? I thought it was 6.
Look at it.
They squeeze another one in.
You have the power to click on the picture.
Back in, I just sound like I'm old, like an old head.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, well, shoot. It is 7. Dang, blag
I just sound like I'm an old person. I've been playing the game forever. But back in the day I started, we only had 4 sets per year.
Yeah. Now, this unannounced Universes Beyond, people are going off hints. They're hoping this is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set, which I'll be for.
I mean, I'll be all for that too.
Yeah, we got Lorwyn Eclipse coming out, which is the set no one's looking forward to. No,
I'm looking forward to it.
Going is probably the most excited I've been for Magic the Gathering in a year or two. So,
Like anything in universe, man. I'm there for in universe stuff.
Hey,
and
it's right here.
Strixhaven is also another one I'm excited for because that's the set I started with.
All right, here's a quick question: who here has actually played the original Lorwyn block?
I played with the cards.
You played with the cards.
I played with the cards. I did not. That was when I was taking a break from it, and I think it was Lorwyn when I got. They had a Goblin deck. I think they were still selling starter decks then, and I got one of the Goblin decks out of there. But the fact that Lorwyn has all the cool, isn't that the one with all the scarecrows and everything?
Yeah, this is a set that brought in scarecrows.
Yeah. So that I played with it a lot, though I didn't play with it when it first was out.
Yeah, Lorwyn was a fun block. In fact, thinking about it, it's probably the one block where I spent the most money on boxes back in the day.
Nice.
It wasn't like my favorite set of all time, but I really love the tribal feel of the deck. Even though I don't call it tribal anymore, they call it kindred because Wizards too much of a wuss to let tribal stay.
Yep.
But anyways, Lorwyn was fun, so I'd like to see what they're gonna do with it. But like Lorwyn didn't perform well back in the day, like sales wise. But right. I never met a person who played Lorwyn back in the day that said they didn't like it. You know?
Yeah.
Well, one thing that they're doing to Lorwyn, I've noticed, you had 2 sets of Lorwyn come out. You had the light and the dark.
It's not 2 sets. They're basically kind of jamming the idea of 2 blocks into one block, and they're making it part of the planes where half the planes is the Shadowmoor,
right,
and the other half is the Lorwyn.
Right. But they're putting those on one card because they're making flip cards in this set, which is awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they want to show you the light side and dark side, because you can traverse from the light side of Lorwyn to the dark side of Shadowmoor, and you could be like a different character with different abilities, and that's what they're trying to showcase.
Yep, you can always flip, and you can always flip it back also.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And Strixhaven is coming out. Strixhaven is a set I'm excited for, like alternative art cards, because that's what it was good for back in the day. When it was first released, Strixhaven. So, but I don't know what they're going to do with that because last time we was in Strixhaven, we was actually participating in the school, and then in this Strixhaven, we're outside the school. So I don't know what they're going to do about that. But I love the treatments.
Yeah, I think that's going to be more exciting to me, where I wasn't necessarily liking Strixhaven because it felt very derivative of Harry Potter and stuff. But I would like to explore outside the world, the rest of the world and stuff. So I think that leaves a place for creative building.
Oh, yeah. Creative building indeed. Then we got Marvel Superheroes, which I'm kind of excited for. I mean, I still need to get more Spider-Man product in my hand.
So after swearing that I was not going to engage with Spider-Man because, well, it wasn't something I was looking for or whatever, it turns out we went to a card show this past weekend, and dang it, I got such a good deal in a bundle that I wound up buying some.
Nice. So far, I've acquired one single booster pack, like the one play booster.
Yeah.
I pulled Hydra Man as my rare, but I got this Iron Spider Lady card that's a common or uncommon, but has Ward 2, and if it's modified, it gains flying. I want to put in a deck. That was probably like the sauciest card in the deck or the pack. So I was excited to get that card. I'm like, the first pack pulled the one main card I would actually use in the deck. You know, that wasn't a Spider-Man deck. So I'd like to build the Spider-Man deck, but now, if rumors are true, I want to build that turtle deck.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I haven't bought any Spider-Man at all.
Right.
Not one.
I just got lucky. There was Spider-Man product at my local Walmart when I got that pack. Then on my birth month, we're getting the Hobbit.
Cool.
Nice.
You know.
I think my birthday month is better because we got Marvel Superman, you know.
Right.
Just see Marvel Superman.
Yeah, you said Superman.
You know what I meant.
Yeah. Right. We're getting the Hobbit. People are joking around. We're going to get another version of the one-on-one ring. We don't know what they're going to do. I'm pretty sure there will be serialized cards in the Hobbit. Like, because there's still rings out there. Because in the Hobbit, there's like 7 rings, I believe.
Yeah.
There's more than that. There's a few for each of the races.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, well, they might cut it down to 1 for each of the races.
Maybe, yeah.
You know, like the Elven Ring and whatnot. But yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I personally wasn't invested in the Lord of the Rings as an IP. Like, I appreciate it for what it is and for its influence, but this is a set that I'll be more playing than investing in for sure.
All right, playing is fun indeed.
That's the best part.
Then announced you'd be in March as a Team T Cowabunga. That'd be awesome, right? That'd be awesome, Coach's Magic. Hello, Coach's Magic. Whoa, whoa.
Yep. I mean, that would be awesome if it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, yeah. Then we got Reality Fracture. The only information they gave us is Jace is in there. It's going to work with a storyline. And with previous information given to us, this is a year where we're going to see a lot of Planeswalkers in a set. Reality Fracture might be that. This might be the new War of the Spark. Which I'd be totally down for.
Gosh. I think I know something about that set, but I'm.
You tell.
I can't. It's. I may have heard rumors from somebody that I can't discuss. We'll have to talk off camera about that.
All right.
We'll stay tuned. There may be more stuff coming about that later at some point.
Right.
Ooh.
Then at the end of the year, we're going to be depressed with Star Trek. No, I'm kidding. I like Star Trek. I like Star Trek better than I do Star Wars, so I'm excited for Star Trek.
As long as we get a Picard card, I'll be happy.
Only go where magic has never gone before.
Right. That was the most disappointing thing about the preview panel. When they introduced Star Trek, they should have opened up with the last set, we're going nowhere no one's gone before, or something like that in the trope of Star Trek, and they totally didn't. And I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Missed opportunity for sure.
Yep.
I'm like, you guys could have definitely played on that, and you didn't. Shame on you, Gavin Verhey.
I mean, from the 6 that they've revealed, I'm liking the names of the 6. They sound like they're going to be good sets, but we don't know if they're going to be good sets or not until we get until this year is over with. Well, not this year, but next year is over with. And still waiting on that second set. Can't wait to see what it is on the 10th.
Coach's Magic says, I'm serious about his comment about the TMT set. We're saying we fully don't know yet that we know in the United States, and from what we hear, we're hoping very much so it is a turtle set.
Yep.
Yeah. But I believe you. I mean, you might know something I don't, Coach.
Exactly.
But you're in the game.
Well, feels real.
And all these going to be in standard arena except for the Marvel. Boo.
Well, Marvel will
None of the
technically,
stuff is, huh?
Marvel will technically be in the arena, but it'll be the non-arena cards, the
Right.
non-hero cards. Like,
In universe.
it's gonna be sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I mean, I'm just glad we get a new streak saving set because that's like I said, that's the one I came in Magic the Gathering with.
My biggest complaint is the way they do the spoilers for the Marvel. They'll spoil all the paper cards. It won't spoil none of the digital cards until all the paper cards are spoiled. Then they drop all the digital cards on you at once. So you really can't study the cards too good.
Right.
Because you don't know what's what.
The superhero set, like, I got a feeling the superhero set, which I think is kind of a lame name, Marvel Superheroes, but whatever. They could have gone with different names, you know. But like, I think this set will potentially be better than Spider-Man because Spider-Man is supposed to be a small set, and I think this was designed to be a big set. So you're not going to have that rushed feeling with superheroes.
That sounds
Also,
good.
not everybody's a Spider-Man fan, particularly. They might be Iron Man fan or Black
your
Panther or whatever.
TCGdudes. Hush your mouth. Everybody.
Yeah. What else with me? Everybody's a Spider-Man fan.
You're just trying to hide the fact that you are Spider-Man.
Right. Nobody's ever seen Spider-Man and TCGdude in the same room at the same time.
She-Hulk is better than Spider-Man.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. But no, I'm kidding. Like, Spider-Man is one of my favorite heroes of all time, and I loved him since the 90s cartoon, the animated series. That's when I got into it. I never really read the comic books, but I've been following the movies. I'm more of the movie buff nerd. Like, I even own all the Spider-Man movies to date. Like, I own all the Turtles movies to date.
Nice.
Yeah, I wasn't fully invested in Spider-Man throughout my life, except for occasionally on TV I'd see like Ultimate Spider-Man or whatever. And then where I really spent the most time with Spider-Man was actually on the PlayStation. There was a couple of early PS1 releases, and then most notably the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 1 and 2 that was on like PS2, Xbox, GameCube. Those are really good games. Not just Spider-Man games, but just good games in general. And then you threw the fact it was Spider-Man on top of it. It really sold Spider-Man.
Right. I remember the early PlayStation games were pretty much groundbreaking for video games in general.
They were pretty fun too.
You know,
I mean, if you get past their jank, it's real fun.
Yeah, they weren't perfect, but they were pretty good when they started working on the web slinging effects and the web swinging in the game. Holy cows. I think it's PlayStation 2 version that people loved the most. But
I love PlayStation, the second game, not the first game. First game was kind of not that as fun as the second game, but the second game for the movies was real good.
Yeah, because a lot of people were like, thank God this wasn't like Superman on 64.
Yeah.
I know I tuned in just earlier in the week, just in time to watch Super Fast beating up a warehouse full of guys. Super Fast beating up a warehouse full of guys. Nice. Yeah. So yeah, this roster looks crowded. like January, February, March, we got 2 sets. Then after March, we got April. The secret, like that's Secrets of Strixhaven. In April, we got May and June, 2 months. We got Spider-Man. Then we got July and August, which is The Hobbit. Then in August, we got September, November, October. September, October, November. So October, we got Reality Fracture, and November. So basically, every 2 months, except for the exception of 2 sets, we're gonna have a set every 2 months, except 2 sets will be 1 month apart.
Yep.
I mean, Hillbilly's going to be broke by the end of this year. Probably the streets can't afford rent because he's buying all these sets.
You know that. That's why I'm coming to live with you, Super Fast.
Right?
Commander all the time, every day.
Yay.
Content all day. You guys have an awesome time.
Right. You see the problem with this release set is everything on this release set sounds good.
Yep.
Like, other than the fact we don't know the universe is beyond for sure, for reals. We're assuming it's turtles.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Lorwyn, which is classic base, probably be awesome with the new cards in it. We got Strixhaven, which we know that was a fun, popular, multicolored set.
Yeah.
And we got Marvel superheroes, which people love the Marvel stuff. We got The Hobbit, which Lord of the Rings did good. Now, if people follow The Hobbit for the set, that'd be awesome. We got Reality Fracture, which we know very little about because they're talking about they change the technology in the booster packs and the pull rate on something's going to be higher, so you can get something. Yeah, well, they were they've talked about it. Then we got Star Trek, where you're going to be able to pull Captain Kirk, Spock, Picard, Janeway.
Awesome.
I'm assuming it's going to be a multiversal set because I think individual Star Trek franchises can't hold a whole entire set to itself.
Well,
Just generally speaking, how do you feel for everybody here that plays? How do you feel about these sets that are not in universe or not even fantasy based? Is that going to be a problem for you playing? I imagine everybody's sitting down to play because we're all here to have fun. But will cards from Star Trek or maybe even Spider-Man, will those pull you out of the game of Magic, or is it just another game piece to you guys?
I think of it as just being another game piece.
Yeah.
I am a big Star Trek fan myself. And sort of talking about Star Trek, I mean, look how many times they remade Star Trek. I mean, those captains you named off, they even have more captains than that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, well, not only Cisco, there's another one that ran a starship that was also called the Enterprise. I cannot think of the captain's name, but you ever seen an old show called Quantum Leap?
Yeah.
Yes, the Scott Bakula's character played the captain. Yeah.
Yeah, Scott Bakula was a captain on a Star Trek show also. I do remember that.
So what about you, Super Fast? Obviously, you're a fan of Spider-Man and so on, but does that change your opinion of the game in any way when you see those kind of things? Or is it all we're just playing and don't even worry about it?
So my official opinion of the universes beyond and everything, it's more swaggered, more on the fence. Where like Star Trek doesn't feel very Magic the Gathering to me, but now it's here. We got The Hobbit, we got superheroes. It's now just a part of the game, and if you love the game, you're just going to accept the game the way it is. And because I think it's kind of ridiculous that you're going to find Marvel and Star Trek in standard. When Star Trek is out, you can have Captain Kirk fight Iron Man now. But at the same time, I'm excited because I remember back when I was young in the Magic community, and we just discovered the cube format. Me and my friends would talk about designing cards for superheroes, video game characters and stuff, and designing cards for our own personal cube. Like, can you imagine Metroid Prime as a Magic card? You know, Samus. Can you imagine Jurassic Park Dinosaurs as a card, or Mario from Mario World as a card? We used to dream about that all day, and you know, we used to think that was fun doing it ourselves.
Right.
Now here we got Wizards of the Coast doing it for us. So no matter how you feel about the set, for me personally, like they're just doing what people like me wanted a long time ago, you know. So
Right.
yeah.
I think my opinion is, like I said, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to play with everybody. I'm not going to, rain on anybody else's parade if they want to play with the cards and stuff. But as all of these sets come out, and I see them expanding to all these different universes, even if it's stuff that I'm interested in, I'm interested a little bit less every time I see another expansion coming out. And that's just me. I'm not encouraging anybody to believe that or think that way or whatever. But I just know as I'm watching them, like because some of these things I am excited about, and some of them I enjoy after the fact. Once they're out, I'm like, oh, hey, you know what? This is better than what I thought it was going to be. And I'm willing to accept that. But I do notice that as I see these and as more and more sets come out, which is actually better for me, because it means I can let the cards go easier and I can sell them easier
Right.
if I'm not attached to them all. But it just feels like, that whole Fortnite effect, where when you have all of these things just encompassed in here, like I care a little bit less about the main product every time.
Look, the thing about Magic is the sets are just product,
Right?
you know, and at the end of the day, you're just going to invest. You're going to invest into what you want, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and you're not going to invest anything into what you want really until you start seeing spoilers, and that's the biggest deal.
Yeah.
Coaches says, "I'll hold judgment against you for the cards you have in your deck." That's right. But you know,
Fair enough.
we're not people who hold against it or play with cards. Like
Heck no.
our friend Hero, who plays on the set, on the channel a lot. He'll theory craft commander with real cards.
Sorry. What the heck? What the heck is going on?
I don't know what that was.
So
that's horrible, because I'm like trying to listen really hard to what he's saying. Like, okay, what about him? What does he play? And then it's like, anyhow, sorry.
Our friend Hero will theory craft a deck off a card that's not out yet. Like say they spoiled a Star Trek card, like that he wanted, and like with Captain Kirk, he'll build a deck with existing cards with Captain Kirk as the commander to get a feel for the deck to see if he wants to focus on building it more when the set comes out.
Nice,
you know. So yeah. we let people play out decks and stuff like that. You know, as long with the exception of Hillbilly, we don't let him play Magic at all.
Yeah, don't let him play with it.
Ain't that the truth?
He'll do evil things like Sanguine Bond and Exsanguinate.
Right.
I've changed my little gameplay a little bit. I'm more into the mill strategy now.
Nice.
Yeah. But still.
Yeah, no, this honestly, to answer your question, man, I don't think any singular set is gonna make me quit Magic. It would just be me making the personal choice to step away.
Right.
Yeah, like the whole Universes Beyond thing. It's contentious for some folks, right? Very divisive. Because in the past, WotC has stated that while Universes Beyond is experimental, they're never going to tarnish Standard with it. Yet here we are. So, they kind of went back on that. And
he says a lot of things. Let's just say that.
Well, they went back on it because it was hurting their sales that Standard, these sets weren't Standard legal. Like, that's why they changed it, because new players would see, like, Star Trek, as an example. And they're like, I want to buy that pack. And the store owner would be like, well, it's not Standard legal. And they're like, that's the format we want you to play. in stores. So that's just a small example of why they changed it. It wasn't hurting themselves. That's why they made it standard legal.
Yeah, that could be possible. I mean, standard is important for keeping up with the game and keeping it going. That's part of why it's important to me. But yeah, I as much as I would love to like get in the weeds about the whole Universes Beyond thing, I'll try and keep it light. I just really think that Magic is going through a growth spurt, or like it's not a phase, Mom, moment. And it's also because so much time has elapsed. We're getting into second generations of Magic players, right? Like I'm in my early 30s, and I've got two kids now, one in his teens and another one almost one. And the preteen there is definitely interested in the likes of Spider-Man and Ninja Turtles and stuff. And so to have a product, or have my hobby have a product that can connect all three of those things, is really cool for me personally. And I know that's not everybody's story, right? Not everybody's a parent or whatever, but I really think that they hit the nail on the head with that one. And that's part of why I try my best to stay positive about Universes Beyond.
Well, let me throw something at you, right? And not negative, but like,
hit me.
Like I tried Star Trek the card game, didn't like the game. I've tried Marvel game, didn't like the play. But I love Magic. I know how to play Magic, so it ain't a twist to learn how to play these new cards in Magic. So not only is it familiar, but like now you get a Star Trek game if you're a Star Trek fan in a format you know how to play. So the transition to playing it is a lot easier than having to learn the rule settings of a new game.
That's a good point. And I think that the other thing is the fact that, and this is kind of why I brought the question up, it's important to hear other people's perspectives on it, because even if you don't agree with them, you can maybe have your eyes open to the fact that even if this set isn't for you, it might bring somebody else into the game, and it's about the experience you have with them playing.
Oh, yeah. See, we got Gino Zuzak. I hope I said that right. So I have a group of guys I play with who are just as broke as me, demoralizing playing against guys, Cradle and whatnot. Yeah, something, that's rule zeroing it,
Yep.
Yeah, recently I did an event, a small draft, and one of my opponents is a hard-working, blue-collar guy, probably does construction or something. But man, when he saw my little stack of proxy dual lands, it just set him off. He's like, "Oh, no way, man, not at my table. Me and my pod would never have proxies. You just come work with me for a day and you'll have your money for a dual land." Like, bro, all right, let's stop with the gatekeeping.
So what? And that's kind of weird.
But I can hear that with Gino Zuzak there, and like, people don't want to play against the Gaius Cradle, or feel like they're being pushed out, because they can't afford the cards. And
I was going to say everybody can afford a proxy, but I mean, that's where rule zero comes in, and that's where communication is really important. Because, if you know that you are going to be playing with proxies and stuff, as long as everybody knows that they're available and can do that, that's cool. But it's, I don't know. It's a subtle and nuanced thing for sure.
Coach's Magic, Hillbilly highlighted this. Hillbilly cheats? Yes, he cheats on Magic.
Not as bad as Tortoise.
That's funny. But yeah, so no, like, look, the like as weird as Universes Beyond can feel as like a person who's played Magic forever. I think they're just supplanting them. They're Wizards of the Coast, kind of like what TCGdudes was saying. They're going through an evolution. They're changing things. I think Magic's Gathering is one step away from being as big as Pokemon, and I think the one thing standing in the way is the way they advertise and the way they sell their own merchandise. Like we've talked about several times this week, Wizards of the Coast needs t-shirts and hats in Walmart, Targets, and stores like that. You need to start getting their product on the shelves in big box stores, you know, that are not just cards. Because like, you know how hard it is for me to go to a certain website and find a certain Magic the Gathering selling website that's not outside the U.S. or something like that, and get a good hat that's not generic. Like, you know, because like there's a lot of Magic the Gathering stuff on Amazon you can find, but it's like the copyright free, we did as close as we can designs of Magic,
Right.
you know, but like
there is a lot of those. Hey, just so you know, there is an official Magic the Gathering like store on the Amazon app or website or whatever, so you don't have to feel like you're getting cheated out of fake merchandise or whatever, real merchandise.
Well, I don't feel like I'm cheated. I mean, I do own a shirt. I own a couple shirts that are not Magic the Gathering official, but like I'm just saying, I think they're one step away from actually having their product on the shelves, and they should do that, because, you know, how cool would it be if you go to Walmart, you see the shirt that's in your size, like a cool Magic the Gathering shirt with the real Magic the Gathering symbols on it, and you can wear it and sport it because it costs like $15 or $20 for the shirt, or this hat, which I'd be down for the hat, and you know, and people at Walmart will see it. I think they're one step away from putting up a billboard in certain places or having more commercials on TV. You know, like they're breaking that boundary, because Pokemon gets more commercials on TV than Magic does.
In a weird twist of fate, Watsy puts a big billboard in front of Tortoise's house, and now he's mad he can't see anything.
Right. That's funny. But you know what I'm saying though, like they're one step away from being uber big, and I think I think that's where we're going. I think that's the direction we're going. You know,
more marketing definitely would be helpful. I'd imagine that it's a profit margin thing, right? Because even just myself as a aspiring entrepreneur, I definitely am having a hard time finding good deals on bulk t-shirts and bulk hats and other stuff like that for my own branding, right? So it might just be a numbers thing, not necessarily a lack of desire.
Right. And look, Wizard of the Coast will do Wizard of the Coast, but we love Wizard of the Coast. They've been around for over 30 years, and I played the game for over 20. So, you know, I'd love to see them flesh out more into the gambit of everybody knows Magic kind of thing, which we're in that direction. We're ahead of that direction. And I would love to see product on the shelf. Like, I hope I'm not 50 years old when I see my first Magic shirt on the shelf. I'm hoping like a year or two away from that. All right. But anyways, my friends, woo, it is that time of day.
No, not yet.
Yeah,
What do you mean not yet?
Not already.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise. Building a following as we game. Spitting fire like a dragon. No one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house. We own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
It's that time of day where we got to get to the show section.
Yep. But you know one thing we did not do?
What's
we did
that?
not do the card of the day or a picture of the
Card of the day.
Yeah. Oh my lord. You know, we could have gone all day without this.
More of those Barry Universes Beyond stuff.
You know what we didn't do this weekend?
What?
Yeah, we didn't do that. So I guess we could have gone without the card of the day today. All right. Sorry, everybody. Didn't try to miss the mover shakers either. But anyway, we need to get into the shield section because we are 5 minutes till end time. So let's get for cat fur. Let's get into the show section. We're going to start off with the purple mugenfool.
Hey, everybody. If they don't delay it until after this month, then I'll be playing a new game next month when it comes out.
Playing a new game. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sounds good. And we got... Whoop. No, hold on. TCGdude.
Hey, what up, y'all? All right, so yeah, I'm Alex, the TCGdude, out here keeping magic alive. I recently picked up the Final Fantasy Tactics remaster or whatever.
Nice.
So you might catch me playing that over on the Twitch side at tcgdude907. Otherwise, you can always feel free to hit me up and talk shop, whether it's card mechanics or card markets or whatever magic related over on X or Discord at TCGdude. And if none of the socials do it for you, you can always just hit me up via email, contact.tcgdude@gmail.com. Lastly, I do have a TCG player shop, and the link for that will be in the description for the video. Feel free to browse singles there. Got 100% seller rating on there, so your stuff should get to you intact. And yeah, thanks for having me on talking Magic today, Tortoise, and glad to see the lot of y'all here.
Yeah, a lot of us all. And thinking of a lot of us all, there's one of us that stands out like a sore thumb. He's a little bit bald and serves a devil of some kind.
I don't serve him. He's just, I'm just in an apprenticeship, I don't have to do everything he says. I just listen to some of the worst suggestions on bad cards to play. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for all the bad suggestions on all the cards that are there. And I would suggest you go to darkritual.site. That's a place where you can catch everything that I do. Everything is wrapped up there. I got a blog there. I got an Arcane Nexus there. If you're ever curious about what a magic card should be paired with or could be paired with, you can go there and just plug it in the card that you're looking for and see what cards might work with it for some synergistic strategies, depending on how you play. But anyhow, all that stuff can be found at darkritual.site. And again, grateful to be here and happy to be here talking with you guys.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And with that, we're going to roll over to the Lone Wolf.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me on the show. Don't forget, like they all said, when Mugenfool starts streaming, check him out. Help support TCGdude and Tibalt with their stores and their channels, and let's get Hillbilly and Tortoise up to 1,500 subscribers. We're getting closer.
1,500. That's right. Hit that subscribe button, everybody. We love you. All right, with that, we got the... Okay, I got to warn you. You're about to see Hillbilly's face, so don't be shocked.
Oh, no.
Right? So 3, 2, 1, boom.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. At 2 o'clock this afternoon, I plan on doing some more arena. And felt like that going on for today. And there's might be a couple changes here and there in the future for the channel. Stay tuned for that.
Ooh.
But that's all we got planned for today. Just another game of arena.
Another game of arena. And then some changes. Ooh, stay tuned. All right. With that, everybody, it is Super Fast Tortoise reminding you. Looking for the button. Reminding you that today is Wednesday, so we're going to have Wednesday Arcade Evolution 2 of Jurassic World. We're going to have fun playing some of that today. We're having fun. I'm stressing out with this game because I'm trying to quit. I'm trying to not lose in this game. But we're going to have fun. Chat with you while you hang out and everything. But with that, I want to remind you all that you're awesome and amazing, and thank you guys for being here. Everybody on the show, thank you. Lone Wolf, Hillbilly, TCGdude, Mad Saxon, Mugenfool, thank you for being here. Everybody in chat, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing. I'll remind you all that you're awesome and amazing, that you're loved. Someone's thinking about you, and if you can, say and or do something positive for someone else today, because you might be the change you need. I want to thank you, my channel members, for being here. and supporting the channel the way you do. My subscribers for growing the channel the way you do. You guys all rock your rule. Let's get to the sweet outro stuff.
I want to thank you, channel members of the channel, for supporting this creep the way you do. You are awesome. And you subscribers, everybody that subscribes, you're doing amazing too. Thank you very much for all that you do.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning.